Is your support a Bard and you lose the lane against Lucian Karma? Is your mid laner inting? And is your top laner picked Riven and he's losing the lane really hard against Aatrox? And your team is also 7k gold behind at minute 28. So my question is, how do you carry a game with a bad support, bad mid lane and bad top lane? The only hope of this game is a Zac. So what are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Laning phase. You want to play really safe. You want to play around the bush. You want to make sure that you're walking out of a bush each time you're going for auto attack, especially against heavy poke bot lane. Abuse the bush as much as you can, because look how annoying it is from the enemy's perspective. So right now let's assume we are Lucian and we're trying to punish the Nilah. Look, each auto I just vanish, so he can't ever get an auto attack on me. After you get level 2 first, make sure that you look for a punish. So right now I try to look for a punish, but I get exhausted and I die. So this is completely fine because the wave is bouncing back to me and I look for a lane at level 2, plus they wasted all their summoners as well. So right now we're in a really wonderful position, especially when you have a teleport. Teleport is really nice on Nilah when you have a really bad support, for example a Bard that's not gonna offer you much, and trading 1 for 1 is completely fine. Sadly I did not get the kill, which is not ideal, and I should have saved my flash. So I did some mistakes, but it's still completely fine because the wave is pushing back to me. I got some gold to spend, and right now I'm gonna come back with a longsword. I TP'd back and I bought a longsword, so right now I have item advantage and I have way more pressure in the lane. So right now, even though it's a Lucian Karma, it's a really difficult lane, Lucian is unable to enter the lane. So right now my goal is to thin out the wave and make sure that the wave is bouncing back to me, and at the same time allow my Bard to actually pressure the enemy team. Of course, we're getting camped by the enemy jungler, but we just escaped, and that was really nice counter gang by Ivern. My Zac is still level 3, Ivern is level 4, because Ivern's clears really fast, so automatically we just back out and the play ends there. My Zac gets invaded by the enemy, so what do? We fix the wave first, and after we fix the wave, now we can rotate and help our teammates. So we look for rotation, we look for punish, I try to go for them, we chase them down, we get a Karma's flash which is quite huge, we try to chase the Rumble, but Rumble is far away and we're unable to get any kills. But whenever your jungler is getting invaded and your wave is fixed, make sure that you rotate and help the jungler. Of course, my team overchases and yeah, Rumble gets 2 kills, but it's fine, we resetted, we got another longsword and refillable, so we're in a really nice spot, even though that we have Bard and we are facing a Karma support. So this is really good for us still. I mean, Rumble is a little bit big, but we can deal with Rumble, it should not be that big of a problem. After I come back to a laning phase, I only last hit the minions to make sure that the wave is bouncing back to me and Bard is able to punish them. At the same time, I'm positioning a wave so Karma is unable to poke me down. I didn't sidestep the Lucian Q, but it's completely fine. My goal right now is to make sure that the wave bounces back to me, and because my Zac is top side, I need to be worried about Ivern because we see Ivern top side, never mind, we're chilling right now, we're just waiting for the wave to bounce back to us and just collect the minions whenever we can. So we're just collecting the minions under the turret while staying as healthy as possible because Bard is already getting poked down, he's really low health, he doesn't have pressure in lane, so we need to be really cautious. And Rumble is here as well. Rumble ults for the Bard, and then yeah, Talia is coming, but yeah, Talia doesn't have R, and now it's just so awkward. We're literally 2 versus 3, and now Talia and Zac came in, so we're gonna be looking for some picks. I flash on the Karma, I get exhausted, and Lucian flashes away with 1 health, and then Rumble kills the Talia, and currently Rumble is 3-0. So I try to look for a Rumble, but I can't get the Rumble either, and Rumble is currently 4 kills. At least Zac gonna be killing the Lucian and getting a shutdown. Enemies are 4 manning bot lane again, so you can see how unplayable this game is. We're currently 20 CS down, we're getting camped from all the angles. The Ivern is literally living bot lane. I try to look for an Ivern pick, he flashes away, I can't find him. and then the freaking Daisy deals so much damage and just got solo killed by the Iron. At least we got that Iron Flash, so it's not that bad, but you can see how difficult this game is because we're getting 4-man all the time. ITP back into the lane, and right now Lucian R'd me, so I instantly walking off his R, and because he already wasted his R, my goal right now is to fight him. Even though I'm 1 level behind, I'm still quite strong because I have 50 AD by my side. I'm kinda low on CS, but I need to go for these plays. And why is that? Because my team is really far behind. My mid laner is getting destroyed, we're getting destroyed bot lane, and our top lane is not winning even though the Zac is playing top side all the time. So what do? I go for all in. And right now we get the kill. Just like that, we got 300 gold plus a 90 gold from our treasure hunter, which is quite nice and gonna help us significantly. This single kill gonna bring back us into the game, and because we're gonna be able to push out the wave, the Lucian gonna be losing out way more, and right now we're level 7, same as Lucian, even though we got 4-man and we were really far behind. I am still a little bit behind in gold because Lucian already has Kraken. I do not have Kraken, I don't have my collector, right? So it's a little bit awkward, but right now what I chose to do is go for a grubbies. And why do I go for a grubbies? Because we already have 3. If we get 6 grubs, that's gonna help us significantly in this game. So right now I'm literally rotating for this fight to secure the grubs, and if you're gonna be getting these 6 grubs, it's gonna help us so much to actually continue being in this game. So right now this is really awkward, but I still get a grubby, 1 grubby left, we still got 5, that's not too bad, and we get out. And because we participated in this fight went way better for us, and even though we lost 1 of the grubs, we still got 5. Sadly, even though we had man advantage, we are so weak that we are not winning a 5v4. And even though Lucian was not participating in this fight, and this fight was advantageous for us, we still couldn't pull the W up. And why is that? Because the Rumble is really big and we don't have enough damage to deal with Aatrox either. And they have Ivern on top of that to put huge shields on top of them. So yeah, this felt really awkward, even though that I rotated for the grubs and I secured 1 of them and we got 5 out of 6, which is not too bad. This fight felt really awkward. Of course, Aatrox keep hunting, and because it's Ivern, 3 of us dies for those grubs. Afterwards, I'm going bot lane because I need to defend the bot lane against Lucian. Lucian got like 2 plates for that play as well, which is not ideal. And right now my goal is just push out bot lane, collect minion XP, need to come back to the levels as well because I'm literally a level behind on Lucian because I was rotating for grubs and that play didn't work out. Our mid laner is 1-4 as well. So this game is really rough. I go for a single plate and make sure that I back out instantly. Sadly, the karma is already here, but it's completely fine. I try to kill the karma because every single kill would be really helpful. Sadly, I was not able to actually kill the karma, and right now we're going for a cheese play in the bush. So our jungler is actually playing for a bot side right now. Sadly, Ivern is literally living bot lane. So right now Ivern is coming bot lane again, and when I go for a karma, I get a pick on the karma, and when I try to hunt down the Lucian, I get exhausted and there's another big shield and I'm literally unable to go through the shield. And our mid laner is so weak right now. She's 1-5. She has only archangels and she's unable to finish the Lucian either because she doesn't have enough damage to go through the iron shield. And just like that, our bot lane turret is gone. But right now, a Bard makes a really good play. Bard leaves me the kill and I get 500 gold shutdown on the Lucian, which is so significant and gonna help us a lot in this game, taking consideration I'm already really far behind the Lucian. After killing the Lucian, of course we see everyone mid lane, so what do? We go for a play that's gonna offer us most of the gold. Sadly, the Aatrox teleports bot lane and prevents us from getting the objective, so I have to back out and don't go for objective. Sadly, they sent 3 people bot lane with an Ivern. I still try to fight him, but Of course, it doesn't work out. And yeah, just like that, we are 4-6, our mid is 1-5, and our Riven is losing as well, even though that Zac was playing topside quite a bit. Of course, in mid game, our goal is to push in the mid wave, and we need to make sure that we push out the mid lane safely. We're quite behind because Lucian already has Kraken and Navori, while I'm literally stuck on Collector and a Crit Cloak and few longswords, so I'm quite behind currently. So my goal to come back to this game, and we're already 8k gold behind in minute 16, is just to clear the waves as much as possible, to make sure that I clear out the wave safely without dying, because every single death might be lethal. Maybe that one single death might lose us the game. So my goal right now is to only push when I have proper vision. So right now, because I don't have proper vision, I'm not pushing out mid lane and I'm not overextending. So for the next 2 minutes, we're literally just collecting a mid wave, trying our best to stall out this game as much as possible, to try our best to catch up in levels and make sure that we're able to come back to this game, and making sure that the enemies don't accelerate the game. There's a skirmish bot lane, so right now my goal is to make sure that my team is safe. I'm gonna try my best to protect this tier 2 turret. I want to make sure to protect every single objective that I can, and Zac finds an amazing angle and I get a shutdown on Ivern. That's 600 gold for this single play, not to mention we kill the Lucian as well, we kill the Ivern, and this is literally 1 for free. But when Rumble and Aatrox come, and let's just say we're a bit too ahead, and from 1 to 3 literally we're getting aced. We're all dying just because Aatrox and Rumble are so huge right now, and they just 2v4'd us. Of course, after I respawn, I already got my Navori, which is a really good sign that this game is still winnable. Because getting Navori before 20 minutes, especially when you're behind, gonna help you significantly. You're so strong when you have Collector and Navori, so right now we're not in as bad spot as we were 4 minutes ago. Of course, the game plan stays the same. Clear out mid-wave, make sure that the enemy don't do Baron, because if the enemy does Baron, then we're gonna be in a really bad scenario. So right now we need to make sure that we defend the Baron, even though that our Riven got caught for the 5th time this game. She's getting caught quite a bit, she's dying top lane quite a bit, even though Zac was camping top side and making sure that the top lane is safe, while the Ivern was playing bot side. But it's completely fine, because right now our goal is to make sure that we try to contest the Baron. So of course, before going for a Baron, I clear out the side lane, and then our Bard gets caught. And right now we don't have any vision as well. I use my trinket and we go for this play. I flash in, I R, we steal the Baron, and then I get another 600 gold shutdown on Lucian, which is really huge for us and gonna help us stall out the game so much. We're still 6k gold behind, but this puts us in a way better scenario to actually come back to this game. So even though our score doesn't look that great, 685, but as you notice, we always die with a purpose. We always try to take down one with us, and those takedowns are a shutdown. So even though that our score doesn't look great, don't be afraid to die with a purpose. Don't be afraid to die for a shutdown. Don't be afraid to die for a kill. Anything helps, especially when your team is 6k gold behind. We have Baron buff, and you can see how far behind we are. Even though we have Baron buff, we're struggling to actually defend our mid lane, and we're still getting sieged, and our Riven dies again. We try to look for a pick top lane. That was amazing pick on the Lucian. Zac goes in. We go for a Rumble. We chase down the Rumble. I press the R button and we get that magnificent 1k gold, which is gonna help us so much. And right now my goal is to get another shutdown on the Aatrox, but I can't because Karma goes for me. I kill the Karma as well. Aatrox is killing everyone, and I get another shutdown on Aatrox. I got 1k from Rumble, 1k from Aatrox, and I got 300 gold from the Karma. And right now I'm literally 1.3k gold ahead from Lucian. So always look for those angles. always look for those opportunities. Be patient. Make sure that you don't surrender even though your team is getting destroyed, your top lane getting destroyed, your mid lane gets destroyed, you getting destroyed bot lane. Don't let them get that free W. Make sure to stall out the game as much as possible. So right now I have a 200 goal shutdown from 6-8 to 10-8 just because of our decision makings, just because we were not afraid to take risks, just because we are there in the certain times when we need to be for our team while maximizing our farm as well. Also for this game I went Serpent's Fang because there was Iron, there was Karma, there was a lot of shielding, so I wanted to make sure that I can break their shields, and of course the LDR is for the tankier members. And of course right now we're going to go for another fight. I try to look for a big R play, but I just get melted by Aatrox. Aatrox just landed a 1Q on a great angle and dealt 1k damage, and I just vanished. That was a little misplay by me, and that's gonna cost us a fair dragon, and if we lose a soul this game, we're probably gonna be losing entire game. So we need to make sure that this dragon is secured, because the next dragon gonna be a soul, and things duration from the spot we're playing, it's not the best. Again, we go for a plan A, which is to clear the mid lane and just chill. So right now I already have 5 items, I'm only lacking one item from a full build. So right now we're just looking for some picks around the map. We find Karma flashes away, that's fine. And again we're coming back mid lane, we're playing really safe, we're only going for secure plays right now because we want to stall out the game for as long as possible. Of course, Nilah scales amazingly, so stalling the game out for us is gonna be amazing. At the same time, right now I'm pinging everyone. Oh, Atali is pinging everyone back because right now we want to just clear out mid lane, we want to clear out side lanes, we don't want to look for a fight. At the same time, enemy is hovering around Baron, but Aatrox is sieging bot lane, so I decided it's time to go for Aatrox, and if they do Baron I have TP anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So right now I go for Aatrox. It's a little bit hard, it's a little bit oh, it's not even close. We actually killed the Aatrox quite easily. We're gonna be doing Baron right now, but I have TP, but I feel like I don't need to use the TP, and what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be just running to it. At the same time, even if we wanted to use TP, there was no good vision wards to actually TP to, and even though we got a pick bot side, we lost a Baron buff top side, which is not ideal, but we're still chasing, we're trying to get anything possible from this scenario, and it's quite difficult to find an angle, but right here we actually find Rumble and Karma. So yeah, we go for a Rumble, real nice R by the Bard, and we get another 750 gold shutdown from the Rumble. And then we find Karma as well, we're hunting down the Karma, and we get another 300 gold shutdown. So right now this is a key moment, this is really important to replicate in your games. I see Aatrox bot lane, and Aatrox is pretty much the only one who can deal with me, but right now we're sending a lot of people top side, so I decide not to commit for a top tier 2 turret and just pressure the enemies so the game gets stalled out even more, because someone has to go top lane to actually catch the wave, and then we get the tempo advantage on the dragon. And because this is a dragon soul, that little tempo advantage that I gain top lane, and because I have TP, I can get even more tempo advantage, plus I got GA, so I'm full build as well right now. This is gonna be huge for us, because right now, because Lucian had to clear the top wave, he's still stuck top lane, and we have full prio on the dragon, so this dragon basically ours. There's no way for an enemy team to get it, and if you're gonna be fighting it, we're gonna be losing it, because we don't have AD carries, so we have man advantage, and we will just win by default. So right now we try to force a fight, knowing all of that, plus we saw Aatrox bot side. Sadly, enemies are really smart, because this is like master tier and maybe a count, and we don't take our bait. So right now we're just playing it slowly. I'm just backing out. This is really awkward position, and then I go for a big R angle. I get the AD carry, I get the rumble, I keep chasing them down, but Aatrox flashes on me and I actually go down, but it's okay, I still have GA. Aatrox is still trying to focus me down. I flash away just in case, because Aatrox is dealing so much damage. And right now we get a pick on the Iron as well, and right now we're literally pinging to push. Everyone is pinging to push, and that single fight was determining the game. And now we can siege mid lane. There's no one stopping us. There's only Karma. Lucian is spawning in 10. Rumble is spawning in 15. And we're going for that. And we're actually gonna be winning this game. From being literally unplayable, from top lane being so behind, from mid lane being so behind, from bot lane losing, we're ending up victorious. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice rest of your day.